Well, the summer storm season is upon us. We've been dealing with them all day long today, as a matter of fact. Wind and hail from these storms can really cause a lot of damage to your home.
And if you do receive damage, you need to be on guard against unscrupulous people who offer to help rebuild, but who aren't qualified or even prepared to follow through. In today's Angie's List report, how to protect yourself from post-storm contractor scams.
My daughter called me and she says, "Mom, grab the dogs, grab the cats, get in the safe room."
Homeowner Kelly Warner's Oklahoma home suffered damage from a tornado in May. And it's not the first time she has seen damage like this. Back in 1999, her home had major damage from a tornado. When it came time to address the repairs, Warner says she didn't make the wisest decisions when hiring contractors 14 years ago.
My contractor forged his credentials, forged his recommendations. I would not make that mistake again. I would definitely go to Angie's List and read recommendations and not panic to get it done tomorrow. I would be patient. You know, if you have temporary living, it'll happen. Just don't rush things.
Unfortunately, this is a common problem.
After a storm goes through an area, it's not unusual, unfortunately, for us to hear stories of consumers being taken advantage of. Companies coming door to door, asking for money up front, promising to do jobs that they don't then do. So we want to remind consumers to be the best consumer they can, even in scenarios like this.
The first step starts right after the storm passes.
After a storm, the first thing you want to do is be sure your family's safe. Next, take pictures. I know this may not seem like the obvious thing to do, but the more you can document the damage, the better. And then get in touch with your insurance company.
That means not hiring the first person who comes along.
It's not going to be unusual to find contractors that are coming in from out of state to help, and many of them are well intended, but you want to make sure that they're following all the rules, getting registered with the state and city and following proper instructions from them, because you want to be able to tell the good guys from the bad. But the advantage of working with a local company who's been in the community and is going to be in the community afterwards really comes down to them standing behind their work. So for example, if you've had your roof work done and a couple years down the road you end up having a leak, you can call back that same company who has experience with your home.
So you'll want to take time to do a little research.
Make sure you're working with good local companies, make sure they're licensed, insured, bonded if necessary, so that you can be sure that you're getting the best company that can stand behind the work. Because a lot of times we're talking roofers, we're talking major home improvement projects that you want a company that's going to be around for their warranty.
Once you find contractors who meet the qualifications, make appointments and walk them through your entire house.
I had a client that, he had a window blown out but thought everything else was okay. Well, when I got up there, he had a basketball-sized hole in his roof in one area and 2 softball-sized holes in another area. So I had advised that everybody get with your contractor, have them come do a walkthrough. Not just do an exterior, but get up in the attic, check all your joists in your roof, all of your framing up in there to make sure, because you don't want it damaged to come back later.
Though your situation might seem to be one of desperation, take enough time to get at least 3 written estimates on the job. Get all the details of the job in writing and fully read the contract before you sign. And never sign a blank contract.
And Angie's List also advises homeowners to learn what your insurance policy covers before a storm hits. Never sign over your homeowner's insurance settlement up front, and avoid a company that offers to pay or help with your deductible. In some states, deductible help is considered insurance fraud.
You want to get it fixed now, but take your time.
Yeah, you need to take your time.
Yeah. Well, still to come on Delmarva Live, although the tale of a giant dome dropping on a small New England town is fiction, the characters in the new show on CBS are based on real people. We'll hear from them ahead of tonight's new episode next.
But first, we have a seat waiting for you in the Delmarva Life audience. Come be part of the fun. To book your seat, just visit delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab or call 443-880-9116. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.